Hello, welcome back. Where are we at? What's life like right now? I thought it could be fun to do like a little small business owner vlog, because, well, this one's starting off with a trip to the post office to ship a journal order, and then I am working on planning some like workshop / live but interactive free courses, I guess, mini courses, to roll out this month for all of my fellow school-based SLPs. So I thought it could be fun to just kind of take you through the process of planning those things out. I have like skeletons of ideas, but now it's time to actually like plan the dates, put out, the information on Instagram, send it out in my next email. I'm also working on a video that's going to go out long before this vlog about just different ways to enhance your therapy for speech therapists. So I'm kind of coming back after taking off a couple weeks from like thinking about a lot of speech therapy things to now finding a groove with that again. I'm feeling more inspired. I always need to take some time off when it comes to that kind of content because I do get a little bit burnt out on it. And I also think that I get into comparison traps. I see all these other SLPs doing different things and they're amazing. And then I don't know what I want to put out. And I want to make sure when I am generating content, when I am trying to teach, it is authentic and it comes from a genuine place. And so taking time off sometimes really allows me to circle back, to regroup, to reflect. And that's kind of where I'm at in my mind right now. This weekend, today's Friday, so this weekend is a weekend, but that's like when my small business mind takes over anyways, especially during the school year. So I'm just gonna kind of roll with where I'm at and take you along for the ride. I am getting ready. I just finished getting ready to go out. Again, we're making a post office stop. I do need to get my sister a birthday gift. We're celebrating her birthday tomorrow morning at my mom's, so maybe I'll bring you along. So I'm gonna go do that. Another thing that I wanna make sure I include in this vlog, because in the last one, I went shopping when we were in Vegas. I did promise to show you the cute little outfit I splurged on, and I am going to do a little try on for you and show you what I've got, make sure I link everything down below. And that's really it. Some post officing, some birthdaying, some business planning, and some hauls, some try-ons. It's gonna be fun. So let's go to the post office, shall we? Okay, I'm home and I will show you what I got my sister because I'm really excited about it. My sister and I are the most opposite of humans, but when it comes to giving her a gift, I feel like I can do a pretty good job because I can get her things I would want to get as a gift. Let me show you. The first thing I got her, this is like the best part of the gift in my opinion, is this bag of coffee. It's locally roasted coffee. Where I live, I'm around a lot of really good local coffee shops, which is really exciting and definitely enhances my quality of life. But one that I love supporting is Rad Coffee. So I got her a bag of drip coffee, and it made my car smell so good because I ran a couple errands after that as well, and it was good. Also ran to Trader Joe's because I thought, oh, she's really into plants now. She has like a whole plant wall in her apartment that she says was inspired by my house. So I got her a lucky bamboo. And Trader Joe's doesn't always have these, but they did have them. And so I got her these. I've also heard really good things about bamboo. Like they're really easy to take care of. So even though she's pretty good at taking care of plants, usually like I'll give her clippings of plants and stuff, and she'll ask me for like the ones that are a little bit easier to take care of. So I'll give her like pothos clippings and stuff. So this is going to be really, really fun to throw in there. And then at Trader Joe's, okay, they have, you know how they have the seasonal candles? Like they have the vanilla ones, the apple ones during the fall. Well, right now they just brought back their mango tangerine. And then they also have the peach. I grabbed one for myself, the peach tea. I love these two scents probably the most. This one is pretty close to, it's not quite the same, but it smells very similar to the volcano, the Capri Blue volcano candle that you can get at Anthropologie, which is like my absolute favorite. That's what our house smells like because I burn that one all the time. But this one's fairly close. So I got her one of these. I feel like candles can't really go wrong there. I do have some friends that don't like candles, so I make sure I don't get them those, but I think my sister will like it. Also, it's pretty neutral of a scent. It's not like too floral. It's not too sweet. It's nice. It's very clean and refreshing. I got this the other day shopping, and so I'm just going to use it. I know that's deceiving when you use an Anthropologie bag, but I'm just going to throw everything in here. Probably do the coffee, and then it's a candle, and then I think, let's see. Kind of peeks out, kind of cute. So there's her gift, ready for tomorrow morning to go celebrate her with some breakfast and coffee. And one thing I got at Trader Joe's that I'm really excited about was, have you heard of the pancake bread? It looks like basically a coffee cake, but we'll have that tomorrow. So I'll make sure I show it tomorrow. Now I actually am going to upload a YouTube video, and then, I'm uploading a vlog while I'm also editing a video that I want to make sure goes out in Monday's email. So that's a really fun one. It's like five or 10, I can't remember the number, but it's games you can play without having a plan in speech therapy or materials. So it's a really good one. AC is about to turn on, so I'm going to sign off for a little bit. Okay, see you later. Mark and I stayed up way too late last night watching a podcast. I don't know. We're not the type, like people always ask us, like, what shows are you watching? What are you doing? And we have two answers. We're either watching a podcast, because you know how like some of the big podcasters they also stream on YouTube, which is brilliant because I love listening to the conversations, but sometimes you'll hear them like when we're driving, we'll listen to a podcast and they'll be showing each other like a picture on their phone. And you're like, I want to see too. Bring me into this. And so I love when you can watch the YouTube conversation. And so we were watching one. We love listening to the Lex Friedman podcast. He's really into like AI and robots and all this stuff, which freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie, that freaks me out a little bit, but I love listening to him talk and like think through big things. I feel like it makes me smarter, but he brings on like a huge variety onto his podcast. It's not just about that. So we've listened to, like, he brought Daniel Negreanu, a poker player, which, you know, like I said, there's two things we watch. It's either poker tournaments because Mark's really into that world right now, which I am too, because I find it very interesting and fun, or we're watching podcasters. So that's our life. We enjoy it. But we were watching the Lex Friedman podcast last night a couple months ago. I actually think this was pretty far back because it might have even been like 6 months ago. He had on a man, I think his name is Paul Rosalie, who spends a lot of time, his life's work is to protect the Amazon. And the rainforest. Like, I think that was, it was just so, like, I'm still processing a lot of it. You know, when you listen to like those really profound conversations and you're like inspired by it, but you don't exactly know how. I'm kind of in that zone of like processing it. I want to go back and honestly listen again, because there was just so many really interesting things that I learned on a scientific level, but also just like perspectives I didn't realize I even had in regards to our connection as humans with nature. I always feel good when I watch stuff like that, like when I feel inspired. So that's why I do it, or listen to podcasts that are really good and inspiring and uplifting, or just make you really think and you know, look at your own perspectives and different things. So that was really fun. I'm talking too much and I'm going to be late now, but I'm heading to my sister's birthday breakfast. My mom only lives like 15, 20 minutes away. So whatever, you can be fashionably late. My sister's probably gonna be late. She's always late. But I am going to show you my outfit. I'm not going to wear the whole outfit today. I'm going to wear the dress, but I promised I would show you what I bought in Vegas. So we went to, it's called the Fashion Show Mall. Mark's mom and I went. She is a really good shopper. And I haven't shopped like that in a long, long time. I do a lot of online shopping, but I forgot how fun it is to just like go out and like store hop and maybe go into one store, see what you like, walk out, think about it, go back. So I got 3 things, and I got Ray-Bans sunglasses just to upgrade my sunglasses, the hexagon ones. You'll see them in plenty of videos, but I got this dress from Anthropologie, and it is so cute. It's so perfect. It's short. I'm going to put it on so you can see, but I love it because it has these little, it's cute and it's fun, and it has like a modest moment, but it has these fun little like cutouts right in the mid-drift section. And it's like a bandeau. It's called, I've linked it, called a bandeau dress. Bandeau, how do you say it? We're gonna try this on, and then I splurged on some shoes. Now I don't know if you've heard of Freebirds. They don't have stores in California. I didn't really know they were a thing until Mark's mom. They've got like some really fun, funky boots. It's more of like a cowgirl boot type of brand. This is the box. They're fun. Like they're very unique. They're all handmade. Every shoe is handmade, which is really cool. Really good quality. And I am a very like neutral, very simple when it comes to shoes. Like, give me white sneakers, give me Birkenstocks. We all know I love Birkenstocks. So they have just cute, funky things. But again, they're outside of my comfort zone, like lots of bright colored shoes and like distressed, buckly, zippered things. But I did see this pair of shoes, and actually Mark's mom was like, that's your style. And I was like, that is my style. So I got them, but it took me like 2 hours to decide. So we like walked around. We went in Anthropologie, went into my comfortable, place of worship, and then went back and I got these. How cute are they? I tried them on the first time we were in the store, and I was like, yeah, okay. And they had like multiple colors. I was between this and a brown color, and I went with the cream because the cream, I just feel like, one, it's summer right now, and I just feel like I can do a lot with that. But also, like, I have a lot of brown like heeled sandals, but I don't have this color, and I've always liked this color. And so I tried them on. They were like kind of stiff and like felt kind of funky. And I was like, oh, I'll think about it. Because, I obviously know with shoes, you wear them in anyways. Well, then we went back. I tried on the same pair. I don't know if it was the same pair, but she brought me out my size. I'm a size 8 in these, apparently. She brings them out. I put them on. I'm like looking at them. First of all, they felt really stiff. And I'm looking at them. I'm like, there's a lot of like black marks on here. And I don't know, because each shoe is wrapped in this bag. So I'm like, was it maybe from the bag? But if I'm going to spend money, good money, splurge a little bit on shoes, I don't want to buy something that looks messy or, worn. And so she's like, oh, I'll just go get you another pair. So she brings me this pair, and I put them on. I'm like, these feel 10 times better. They're not stiff or whatever. She's like, well, they're also handmade. So everybody, you know, somebody different probably made the other pair and thinks they have a better way of doing it. Somebody made this pair and they fit your feet better. And I was like, oh, well, that's cool. So they're just super cute, super fun. They have these little straps, which this part right here is where I find it to be a little much for me and my style. It's fun and interesting. So I'm going to put on the dress. I'm probably not going to wear these shoes to my sister's birthday breakfast, but I am going to put on the dress with the shoes because that was kind of, the dress made me think, oh, those shoes would look cute with this dress. I should go back and get them. So with a little convincing from Mark's mom, I was also texting my mom and she was like, you should get them. Like, when do you ever spend money on yourself? Let's do this. So it's cute. It's not something I would normally wear. These shoes are not, but I think they'll be cute. I actually don't know if I love them with this dress, or maybe I just need to tan my legs, but I do think they're really cute. And like I said, with I was wearing little cropped jeans, and then a cute little like crop top, and that was a really cute look with these shoes. So we have options. I'm gonna change my shoes and get the heck out of here because now I'm late. I'm officially late. So see you there. Pretty. You see fishy? Oh. No fishy. Hi, hello. We're in the office. Mark likes to call this our studio. I'll have to do a house tour one of these days. And Sasha heard me talking. Here she is. She likes to always be a part of everything we do, and we love her and respect her for it. This little girl has been my emotional support animal the last couple days. Yesterday was a very good day. It was very fun to celebrate my sister. She and I got to talking and had a pretty deep and good conversation, but it honestly brought up a lot of just emotions and things that I've been, I think, suppressing a little bit. The last 2 months have been just very full of unexpected changes and having to kind of, you know, a lot of me and Mark both like dealing with just getting sick. I don't like when things like that change our routines. And so it always causes me to kind of have anytime things change and go out of my expected plan, I get emotional. And then there's also different family dynamics I've been dealing with for the last couple years that hopefully I can open up a little bit more on here as I just process things. But I used to go to therapy and I don't anymore, but I am just to be totally honest, I am looking into that again. But I did have, yesterday after hanging out with my family, came home, had a really good journaling session, cleaned. That always makes me feel better. And then this morning just talked to Mark about how I was feeling, which really helps, as it should. And so that's where we are. So it's just been as, much as I wanted to be here and share what's going on, I also have been very aware of I need to be able to just be by myself and be okay with not filming things, and share as I feel ready to. So thank you for being patient with me, I guess. But yeah, I hope to just kind of share my processing of emotions as I go. And as I do that, I will, share bits and pieces of my story, because I'm here to be not only, sharing all the things about being a speech pathologist and also just a human, but ultimately to connect. And if what I share, you know, resonates with even just one person and maybe helps one person, then that would be totally worth it. And I think together, you know, it's helpful sometimes to have somebody to connect with or to say that's something I've gone through. So something that I journaled yesterday, actually, I will share this. Ultimately, a lot of what I deal with is just insecure feelings based on relationships I have with family members. I have this huge fear of abandonment. And honestly, what I've discovered after journaling is I have this huge fear of being forgotten. And it definitely plays out into my other relationships with friends, with family, with Mark, with, you know, just anybody that I get close to. And as I journaled, I was thinking, you know, it's so interesting because while feeling this way and really like seeing it kind of come out more in just how I react to things recently, I also simultaneously am feeling very grateful, very happy with my life. Like I, you know, think about that all the time and I write about that all the time. And so it's just interesting how those things can live together. But they do for me. And as I, you know, assume for others, that's true too. And so it's interesting to navigate those feelings because you almost feel like, oh, but I'm happy, so I don't need to worry about this other thing. And, you know, that's what I've been doing and I've suppressed a lot. And so it's coming up and I'm just letting myself feel. And that's a good place to be, you know, just allowing yourself to feel and embracing that and acknowledging that. So if anybody needed that reminder that it's okay to do that, to give yourself permission, do it. One thing that I'm doing right now, we're going to shift gears just a little because that was really heavy, but I do have something fun I want to do with you right now. I have you help me do. Last week, I took the whole week off of therapy. We were in Vegas for about half the week. And it was good. It was good to just get away from it for a week. I am going back tomorrow to my in-home sessions. I'm really excited. And I definitely wanted this vlog to partially be just having us pack my therapy bag together. It's something I'm always excited to watch others do. Like, what are you bringing to speech? What ideas can I get from this? And then as I go through it, I can talk about what I do with these toys or activities, materials, whatever. So I am going to do that. We're getting ready. Our families are coming over for our Sunday game night, Sunday poker night and dinner. And I love having everybody over at our house. It's always so fun. Makes me feel like a real adult. So that's happening in like 40 minutes. They'll be here. They're always so on time. My mom and stepdad are always on time, which is great. That's where I get it from, is my mom. That being said, let me readjust here. Just gonna back up and we are going to, so let me show you. Oh, I've been looking for this perfume. All right. This is also going to be a let's clean my speech therapy bag. I have this beautiful, beautiful bag. My speech therapy bag from Help Me Grow Speech. Fun fact, Lindsay, the speech pathologist from Help Me Grow Speech, it's female-owned small business here in Southern California in LA. They're like really good friends of mine, Lindsay and Leah. And we actually, if you've followed me on Instagram for a while, you know we're friends because we've met up. I went to her wedding. We've done lives together, in person together, cooking, like all kinds of stuff. Anyways, that's where my speech bag is from. This is like the original. Now I think they have them that are my therapy bag. They have olive green, they have black, they have this neutral color. It's such a good bag. And it comes with this insert, which I'm going to clean out everything. So let's clean out the insert. So as you can see, I've been using 2 bags. Like I kind of keep the insert with like extras in my car and then throw what I actually want to use in the bag, but that's way less organized. So I'm going to try and get the insert back in and organize it. What's even in here? Oh, these are all my language and core boards for like different activities. I like to keep this on me, but for the specific client that I'm seeing tomorrow, I don't need this, so we're not going to take this. She just likes to look at it like as their pictures. I will start using core boards with her soon, but we're just kind of still like working a lot on just functional play. She's really taken to signs, so I've just been kind of going from there. I know, it's good to use everything, but I'll be really honest. It's really hard when you're working with a 2.5-year-old. It's hard. It's challenging to have a core board out, to be trying to sign, point to the core board, and hold something to my mouth to model the mouth moving, because she is really like intrigued by that and looks, and then you can see the imitation starting. So here's a word to the wise. While we know that total communication approach is great, well, it's great to have all these things out. If it's too much for you as the therapist and for your little ones, like, it's all about reading the room. It's all about that connection. If trying to point to a core board while signing, while holding something to your mouth, all in the same like 2 seconds is taking away from the connection you're building with your client, just like data collection, then don't. Pick what is easiest for both of you. So that's my 2 cents on that, and that's why I'm not bringing that tomorrow, because I know some speech therapists will be like, no, bring your core boards, have your core boards out. And it's like, look, with this client, I have tried. Okay, it's empty. With this client, I have tried. We've worked hard on it, but it's not feasible yet. And I say yet because, right, growth mindset. Oh, my octopus from my slippery fish songboard I don't even have that songboard with me. It's at work, at school. And I haven't been there in a month. Lots of pens. Don't need those. Not for tomorrow. Glue stick, don't need that. Okay, things I don't need are going over there. More pens. So, yeah, that's why I'm not bringing the core board tomorrow. I always like to bring a book or two. This one's really good, but there's a reason why I'm not bringing this one tomorrow. This is those high contrast ones. I like using these for my kids with like visual impairment or difficulties. I had a little guy with visual cortical impairment, and this was really good because we were seeing he was starting to scan a lot more, and the high contrast was really good for him. So I have that one on hand, but for my little one, I need books, and I've done videos on this before. I have a YouTube. If I can find it, I will link it in the caption, but it's all about how I adapt books for my little ones. Let me show you. So I always bring a book because this little girl that I'm seeing tomorrow morning loves books, but I bring books that are, one, interactive. So the Dear Zoo book is great because you can open, there's so much language you can do with that, but I have made little cutouts and laminated them on Board Maker. Can you see that? I don't know if it's, there we go. That are the animals. So you can cut them out. She likes to take them out, line them up, put them back in, match them. There's so many things. So I'm definitely bringing this. I love this insert because it comes with these things you can take out. So I'm gonna actually make some smaller compartments. This little girl, I love her. She knows now when I get there, she goes for my bag because she wants to see if I've brought anything new. And I haven't had anything new for a long time. So I'm really excited because yesterday I went to Five and Below, whatever. And I found some just new little things to bring that I want to try and use, like different kind of cause and effect type of things, sensory things too. So we'll put books in, we'll do this pouch. She loves this stackable train lately. So I think I will stick to this. And then these are the little pieces that go on the train, and you notice what I do? I keep them in a clear jar, and then we work on knock, knock, open. That's really good. This is something I've noticed with her in between like activities or when she needs a break from interaction with me. She grabs this and she goes and sits and pops it for a little while, and I just let her do her thing. So we bring that. She really likes that. She has her own, but some kids are funny. Like I love the idea of bagless therapy, but I've noticed for some of my kids, they get really excited about new things, like new toys and things. So I bring some of my own because why not? I'm going to change my mind. So she loves this Jack in the Box too. We do this for like the first 5 minutes of the session, and she started hugging him and giving him kisses, which is the cutest thing. But I just work on saying, hi, monkey, like as if that's a way to start the session and say hi. We say hi to the monkey. And then at the end, I always prompt her to say, bye, monkey. We have puppets. I like this. This is strikeable, but this is actually something I might be retiring soon and getting a new one, like a lightweight plastic one. It's actually pretty dangerous because the balls are wooden. This is the old school Melissa and Doug one. And look, oh, one of the balls even got stuck right here. But they're like heavy wooden balls. And for little kids, what do they want to do with these? They want to chuck them and throw them. And I'm like so afraid it's going to be my fault when there's a dent in their walls because of this. Okay, so what else do we got in here? I think, oh, more train pieces. We have Brown Bear. I think I'm gonna stick to one book. I like to have multiples. No, we're gonna bring two because I'm really trying to get choices. I'm trying to like say, do you want this one or this one? So we'll bring both. I'm gonna show you what I got at Five Below yesterday. I went to Sephora because I needed a new mascara, and then there was a Five Below right there, and I was actually getting ready to place an Amazon order. I really want to get some of those like toy launchers. They're just the little like catapult things and you push it down and it launches. I think she'd really enjoy that, but I don't have the Amazon app on my phone anymore because I'm trying not to spend as much money on Amazon. So I keep forgetting to like just sit down at my computer and purchase it, which is good. That's a good thing. But I was at Five and Below and I was like, oh, you know what? Or I was right there and I was like, I'm gonna run in there. I needed new bubbles, and they have the ones, one of these leaked in my car though. I was kind of bummed about that. But I think, oh no, this isn't big enough. Oh no, that's pretty good though. We don't need two. And then I found these. So we use these at school a lot. My OTs always give me these, the little like stretchy things. And so they have these in like for like $1 for a pack. I think they were $1. And I like them because you can attach them. And you know what? I figured like they're $1, they're cheap. I know they're gonna break quickly, but I don't really care. These are really fun for me too. So, and they bend, so I like to, you know, stretch, make it smaller, and then it's something we can do together. I hold one and she holds one, and then you connect them. So there's a lot of fun things you can do with these. So we're gonna bring these. But I found Slinkies. These are like the super cheapy ones. I was at the Target dollar spot months ago, and I found, actually, can you see it right here? That big one right there. I found that big one and I was like, oh, perfect. It was like $4 or $3 to $5 in the dollar spot section because, you know, nothing's actually $1. So I got it, and then I brought it home, and Mark and I were having so much fun making it go down our own stairs. We have the perfect Slinky stairs. And so I was like, I can't bring this to speech therapy. The kids are gonna it's going to get ruined. And one thing that, and my friend Elaine from Embracing Wholeness, that's her Instagram handle, but we've become good friends through Instagram, and she has always just inspired me to keep something to play with in every room of the house. So we put that in the office, and I love it because it just like reminds you, one, to stay playful, but two, it's like if you need like a brain break after I'm editing a video, it's like I'm just gonna take the Slinky and put it, you know, make it go down the stairs, or even sit with it and do this. Did you notice I was doing this? I'm a sensory kid for sure. So I got some Slinkies. I got two because I'm prepared. Okay, I'm prepared for this one to not make it. We're gonna bring Slink. She loves these shakers, so we do a lot of like music. We sing songs to this, and her favorite song to sing with me right now is Old MacDonald Had a Farm. And so I sing most of it, but she loves doing the E-I-E-I-O, and she knows right when to do it, so we do that. And so I'm going to bring in my present box, I'll put her shakers, and I'll put the puzzle pieces that go to the farm puzzle. That's how we do our song, because I didn't bring my Old MacDonald songboard. But honestly, with her age, I think puzzles are better anyways. Look how organized I am. Oh, let's see how long this lasts. I give it until 10:05 tomorrow morning. Any bits? All right. So we've got that. And then I have this pouch. Yep, there's my hand sanitizer. So we've got that. That's all we need. Just some hand sanitizer, some puzzles, and some toys. Yeah, no puppets tomorrow. We'll see. It's been a week, so I'm assuming it's gonna take about a week to get the routine back. That being said, I'm super excited. I've missed her. I thought about her. Like, I see her Monday, Wednesday. Right now, I only have 2 clients over summer, and so I didn't see either of them. So then my Thursday client, I was thinking about him on Thursday. You know, I just think about them like, oh, I'd be with them right now. I hope they're doing well, you know. I hope they're having a fun day, taking off speech. But yeah, all right. I need to actually, oh my gosh, I have 10 minutes till my parents come, and his parents. And I want to make some coffee, so we're gonna play poker. All right, see ya.